Coming up on Cedar Valley Today, one man's shoe business has been keeping him busy for years. Plus, the Waverly community is feeling the loss of one member. And Wartburg College will no longer have a world-renowned artist on their staff. This is Cedar Valley Today. Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Tyler Metcalf. Iconic community member Dwayne Little from Waverly passed away last week due to complications from cancer. The services were held last night at the Kaiser Course and Funeral Home here in Waverly. Little was often seen as the voice of the community during city council meetings. Cedar Valley Today's Alyssa Kozak has more.
Waverly is now grieving after cancer took the life of an iconic community member. Dwayne Little passed away due to complications on Wednesday.
I was shocked. I didn't know. I knew that he had been battling cancer. I didn't know that he was that close.
Carrying the Green Bridge, but the costs that they'll be coming back to the council with are still.
Many are remembering Little as the man who wasn't afraid to take on city council.
Their inspection of the bridge and updating the figures of what they found wrong.
Person that came to council meetings, always asked questions, good questions, maybe a little rough around the outside, but he always asked good questions.
At any given city council meeting, Dwayne Little would be standing here stating his name and his concerns about the city.
At times he was more prepared than some of our council members. And that just gives credit to Dwayne that, even though he wasn't on city council, he would do his homework, he'd make sure that he knew what was going on.
Mayor of Waverly Charles Infelt stated, Dwayne will be remembered as being so interested in the direction of the town. He would do in-depth homework on many issues in order to help build the city. Waverly and I enjoyed him as a person and will miss him. About a month ago, Dr. Edith Waldstein had a conversation with him about his health.
Very straightforward, no nonsense, typical Dwayne. Kind of said, he was going through the treatments and something you just had to do. And
at the last city council meeting, Little was not present, which raised some concerns, said at-large city council member David Resnichek. And those concerns became a reality. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Alyssa Kozak.
Wartburg College has announced their retirement. World-renowned artist Simon Estes has announced he will retire after this year. He will receive an honorary degree from the college at their commencement in May. He has not yet announced if he will continue teaching at Iowa State University. After the break, one local shop has been doing business for years. Find out how they've stayed open for so long. Has been making a difference in the community starting from the ground up. Cedar Valley Today's Austin Boyk has the story.
Take a walk down 4th Street Northwest and you'll likely see one of Waverly's unpolished gems. Deke's Shoe Repair, a small but well-known shop, is where you can find local shoe repairman Deke Deacon. Deacon has been Waverly's shoe, hat, and everything in between fixer-upper since 1981. Saying his recipe for success is his eye for what a shoe needs and how it should be fixed.
I could see it. When they ask me what to do, if I can do anything, I can just look at the shoe and I can see what's doing because it's on the foot.
Working 12-hour days, 6 days a week used to be the average for this repairman, but Deacon says as he's getting older, he's been trying to cut it back to just 5 days instead of 6. Just hitting his 80th birthday last November, Deacon is only 3 years shy of being in the business for 50 years. Longtime Waverly resident Mark Reinhardt says that Deacon's success comes from outstanding customer service.
You lock the door and you're never here. Eventually the people will go away. Deeks does the best he can to take care of people.
And even with the schedule he has, Deacon is constantly swarmed with work, still having items from December. And he says the time spent on each item means a lot to him, since the satisfaction of his customers is everything.
I fix things that they're on my own. So a guy brings in a pair of shoes, I fix them like I should think I want it fixed. And that's the way I get by with it.
Deacon says that for the future, he hopes to get out of shoe repair and into orthopedics. Reporting for Cedar Valley Today, I'm Austin Boyd.
And if you're out and walking about in Cedar Falls down University Avenue, you'll notice the continued road construction. 2 acres of trails and sidewalks will be implemented as 3 roundabouts are being constructed. Alyssa Kozak joins us now in Cedar Falls. Alyssa, can you tell us more? Alyssa, can you tell us more? We'll come back after that. Sorry for some technical difficulties. Now we'll take a look at what's trending on the Cedar Valley. Let's take a look at what's trending on social media. Make sure to join the Cedar Valley Art and Wine Group in the front studio of their building. They're celebrating painting a Cheers picture tonight from 7 to 10 p.m. You can still register at www.cedarvalleyartandwine.com or call 319-939-4356 to reserve a spot. The cost is $35. The next Math, Computer Science, and Physics Department seminar will be held today at 11:30 in the Science Center 134. The featured speaker will be Mr. Richard Ligo, a graduate student in mathematics at the University of Iowa. His talk will be More Than Meets the Eye, Geometry and Our Perception of Reality. They're reminded, as always, refreshments will be provided. They hope to see everyone in attendance. And Country Music Television is coming to Nyack. They're excited to be partnering with CMT Empowering Education to offer a college visit unlike anything you have experienced before. There will be hands-on demonstrations, simulations, local business and industry reps, free lunch, awesome prizes, and of course, great music. High school students and adult students alike will learn a lot and have a great time. Make sure to register today. Now let's take a look at your local weather.
Are you a high school senior passionate about becoming a writer, producer, editor, or even a cinematographer?
Wartburg College's Department of Journalism and Communication wants students like you to join our award-winning creative community.
We've created a digital cinema and production program centered on real-world experiences, with the goal of helping you master digital skills in video, audio, and live production.
You'll have the opportunity to work in our digital production control room, live recording studios, and have access to our full line of digital cinema gear.
This program is designed for digital creatives who want to explore areas such as screenwriting, producing and directing, digital cinematography and lighting design, music production and digital audio recording, live video production and streaming.
We're committed to training the next generation of digital storytellers. For more information about Wartburg's Department of Journalism and Communication, find us online and on Facebook.
The refugee crisis is in the spotlight once again as the presidential primaries are heating up. Today we have Dr. Ardith Meyer here to talk about her experience earlier this year with the crisis. Thank you for being here.
Pleasure to be here.
Can you start first by talking about your experience this past Thanksgiving?
I spent a week in Vienna, Austria, working in a Red Cross refugee center. It housed about 500 refugees. Most were actually from Afghanistan, not from Syria, as many people think. There were a large number of families there, a lot of children. Again, a lot of people think of, oh, it's a lot of single males, but it is family. And I basically went every day, mid-morning, helped set up meals, the noon meal, and served the meal for 500 with some other volunteers, one never knew how many, and then cleaned up after.
So what was the atmosphere like when you got there?
It was really depressed. There was a great deal of illness. There was a sense of, on people's faces, they looked shell-shocked, especially children, and it was the children that really caused a lot of emotion. There were babies, there were children, and there was very little for them to do there. And this was, and I should add, this was a place that people were supposed to be for about one night or 2 nights, and then a bus was supposed to pick them up and take them elsewhere. However, they were there for weeks in a building that was not set up for this. There were no showers, there was no wash machine, and so on.
What type of feeling was it like to make the impact you made? How did that feel?
I felt like I didn't make an impact. The crisis was so big. It was actually humbling. It was almost embarrassing to say that I had helped or tried to help, because what I did was just such a small thing. And then later I read a poem written by a refugee, and the whole poem was about, don't think that what you've done, even if it's something little, even a smile, is helpful, because it was for me.
Absolutely.
So I guess one has to focus on that. One does what one can do.
Dr. Ardith Meyer will be speaking about her experience at 9:35 a.m. in the Science Center 134, so thank you for joining us, and make sure to go watch her there. When we come back, we'll take a look at sports in the Cedar Valley.
What's next for your future?
Will it be worth it?
Will it lead you on a journey of discovery?
To embrace your passions.
Unlock your potential?
And realize your purpose.
With Wartburg, you can.
And you will, because you are worth it.
Wartburg. Worth it.
Schedule your campus visit and learn how Wartburg is worth it at wartburg.edu/worth it.
Scholar Athlete of the Year. Former Wartburg volleyball player Bailey Wilson has been named the Johanna Olson Iowa Conference Female Scholar Athlete of the Year for the 2014-2015 academic year. On the court, Wilson played in 523 of a possible 524 sets as a four-year starter for the Knights. Wilson is from West Des Moines and graduated in 2015 with a 4.0 grade point average. Since graduation, Wilson has been working at Nationwide Insurance as a pricing analyst. And former Wartburg College track and field runner Daniel Bonthius has also been named the Iowa Conference Male Scholar Athlete of the Year for the 2014-2015 academic year. Bonthius was a 3-year captain for the Wartburg track and field team and holds 3 records at Wartburg. From Iowa City, Bonthius graduated with a 4.0 grade point average, earning a degree in biology and minor in leadership studies. He is currently enrolled in a combined MD PhD program through South Carolina and Clemson University. Bonthius and Wilson will be honored in May at the conference's annual awards banquet. Now here's today's top 3 stories. Deke's Shoe Repair stays busy after the winter season. Dwayne Little, a beloved Waverly community member, has unfortunately passed away, and Dr. Ardith Meyer will have a presentation on campus today. Thanks for watching Cedar Valley Today, and be sure to like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. You can also download our app on your Google Play and iTunes store. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.